Desmond is definitely using his differences to make a difference. At Hope Farms, one man is making a tremendous difference in the lives of young men.
Hope Farm is a word that defines what we do. Hope Farm is defined this way, as helping other people excel. And the word farm is a word that Webster defines as a tract of land sanctified for cultivation. And what we do is we cultivate boys who don't have fathers in their life into men. I saw the high volume of African American males in the criminal justice system, and I felt that there needs to be something done about it. And I looked and no one was. And so I asked the question of myself, what about you? And so I started working with boys, and one thing led to another. And as a Fort Worth policeman, I was restricted in the things that I could do with boys. And so I left the police department and started working with these boys full time. These houses used to be crack houses. Guys used to sell their drugs on the steps of these houses, and we came in, and God has taken a place that was hopeless and he turned it into a place that was hopeful. And we came into this place, and we just outgrew it. We added 500 feet to it, and we still outgrew that. And then we acquired the property that was next to this, and we built a facility. And we're about to outgrow that. So we're looking at building a family life center here at Hope Farm so that we can impact the life of the boys that live in this community. I don't perceive myself as giving, because what happens, I receive so much more from these little boys than I feel that I give them. And just to see the smile on their face, just to see them accomplish things that they normally would accomplish, is so rewarding to me. I leave here every day full, and I'm very, very satisfied at the work that I'm doing here. Our boys usually get here around about 3:15, and Hope Farm is designed that way. We didn't want to take the boys out of their homes. We didn't want to be a residential placement. We wanted to be a home in their community. We wanted to change them in their environment so that they become changers of the environment that they're in. And so the boys come here every day around 3:15 to 3:30, and they have an accountability book that they all have. And they come to me and they let me see their book. And what I require from them is for them to bring me an E. And if they bring me an E, then they get a snack, a dap, a hug, and then they go into the computer room, or they may come out here and play. But if they don't, then there's accountability. They have a writing assignment. And then around about 4 o'clock, then we go into our programs. We have a biblical program, we have an academic program, we have a life skills program, which includes dinner, where we teach them how to eat. We teach them about dining, table conversation, and table bearing. And we have an athletic curriculum where they come out here and they learn sportsmanship and fair play. The boys here at Hope Farm would be on the streets. These boys would be standing on the corner, peddling drugs, and their lives would be heavily involved in the criminal justice system. And so what we have been able to do is redirect and help redefine what they are. You know, they don't perceive themselves as just being boys. They are Hope Farm boys. And Hope Farm boys, there's a higher standard to be a Hope Farm boy. And they achieve that standard. And it's something that is very, very exciting to see.
Well, Hope Farm, it changed a lot. It changed who I am. It helped my mom a lot to raise us as boys. And going to school without a dad and coming here, they really set the standards. and they really teach us a lot of things going through life. The things that they went through, they teach us so we won't have to go through them. But we still go through the same things to help the little kids, and it's just really beneficial for us to come here. Well, the things I never thought that I would know is like proper etiquette, manners, how to respond to your elders, the respectful way to go, how to shake hands, look people in the eye, and just things like that that I never would have learned out of here. And they really keep you out of the streets. They really want a future for you.
You know what, I expect to see my boys that come through those doors with a young lady in hand and have a child in their arm and say, Mr. Randle, this is my son and this is my wife. And I'm teaching my son the things that you taught me. I have one boy who said to me, Mr. Randle, I got it, I understand. And I said, excuse me, Arthur, what do you understand? He said, I understand. I said, tell me what you understand. He said, Mr. Randle, I understand that the reason that I am the way that I am is because of the way that you are. And it tore me up. And when I tell people about it, I still tear up. And it's a crucial and an emotional time in his life that he understood that the impact that Hope Farm has had on his life. And he's grateful.
Coming up next on Hope Help Heals Tour of Giving.